Is it filming now?
You?
Yeah, I was
Whoa!
trying to take a second.
Boom, boom, boom,
Warby's the
boom.
guy
Which
that-
one do we look at if we look at one of them?
I say you look at the red one.
Not the red one, because that like shows like
Not the
all the
red one.
production
Look
stuff.
at the-
Either these
look
two.
at the
Either these two.
radio.
Okay.
So whatever one you want. Well, you can look at the red one, just not. I can't talk. Not all the time.
We'll either look at the camera or at you.
Yeah.
We'll avoid looking at each other.
Yeah, I usually look at this area.
Yeah, we'll keep focused on you and you.
Yes.
But if you want to like do a
Tyler,
quick announcement,
right?
just like point at one
Tyson,
of those
sorry.
three
I have
cameras.
cousins that are twins, and their names are Tyler and Tyson.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Tyson.
so.
You know, in my mind, I was thinking, is it Tyson or Trison?
Try it.
And
Why
then I
would
thought Trison isn't even a name.
Yeah, I haven't even heard someone named Tyson. That's like a,
So find out what about
If you
here.
think of
Crisp
Triceratops.
apple ice.
yeah,
It's like a healthy apple beer.
essentially.
So this is on the record now.
Yeah, so like everything we're saying from now, it's on. So let me quickly introduce before I forget. Welcome to the Ben Adams Show. Back
Welcome
with
to the
another
Ben Adams
Welcome to
band,
the Ben Adams Show, baby.
Muninn. Make some noise even though it's only us.
Am I right? Ben Adams Show. We are here.
Muninn
Live.
live with Muninn.
Is it live?
No, I just heard him say that.
Gotta, for the people, you know, they'll think they missed the live stream.
Yep. Okay, so yeah. Let's first get to know you guys. Let's go this way. Say your name and say your. What did we do last time? It was.
Like your name, your instrument.
Okay, let's
your
do that.
dream
Let's do- let's
job,
do-
like, I don't know.
Say your name and your favorite restaurant and why.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's start with you.
That's a
We're
good
digging
question.
deep.
Hmm.
My name is Dave Long. Some people call me Lave Dong.
Yeah.
It's funny.
It's a good one.
I play drums, and my favorite restaurant right now is either Don Joaquin or Bombay House.
All right. Woo!
Good pick. That's your partner.
Nice.
All right, Dave.
My name is Hunter Harmon, and my favorite restaurant is Five Guys.
Hey,
Yeah.
good
Best
place.
fries.
Interesting. It's interesting.
Yeah.
My name's Josh. I gotta say it, man. It's a controversial opinion. I don't like restaurants, man. I hate them.
Do you
You don't
actually?
like anything?
No, I like sushi. Sushi's probably my favorite food right now.
Sushi?
Sell out.
Oh yeah. Well, I love sushi. I mean, I love Five Brothers Sushi.
Is it five? I think it's Five Sushi Brothers. Or
Five Sushi Brothers.
Bros.
Sushi.
But do you like
His
it
brothers
for-
officially.
Do you like it for
It
the
is?
sushi or the smash though?
Always for the sushi. I'm bad at smash.
Those dudes are cool dudes too. Ammon, and I think his brother's name is, I can't remember right now, but cool guys, the guys that own it.
Nice.
All right, Dave. Look at you. You know him. That's cool.
And just, you know, name dropping.
Nice. And then-
Cheers.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Okay, and Tyson.
Oh.
Oh, before we have a second interview again, Tyson.
So
shut
I'm
up.
Tyson.
There you go.
Hi.
Yes.
Oh, I'm Tyson. What's my favorite? Oh, Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's has the best sandwiches.
I back you up on that, man.
This is a good place.
You got something to say about
I don't
guys
think
like
that they have
Jimmy
the
John's,
best. I think Jersey Mike's is a little bit better,
Yes.
but Jimmy John's, like, they're delicious. They got the speed, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Just get the
We were
Club
talking-
Lulu, the bootlegger.
We were talking in the car, and I let the boys know I actually really hate sub sandwiches. Not even joking.
Why?
How?
I don't know how you can hate
No, dude,
cold subs.
A cold sandwich with some chewy, weird meat.
I think I like cold subs
doesn't
more
hit
than
me
hot
that
subs.
well.
So good.
The only sub I can really do is like a meatball sub.
Meatball
Those are
sub.
good,
A
yeah.
Philly cheesesteak.
Do you consider that a sub though?
Yeah, it's a sub.
Well then.
If
that's
it's on the sub
That's the
bread.
best side.
Dave.
You like that?
You're awesome, man.
For the
That's why-
viewers, I
that's why
love
we
you guys.
Dave.
Fans, love you fans. And with the, you know,
What were we talking about?
fan love. Give it to them.
Hey, we love you guys. Thanks for the fan love.
Woo woo!
Nice. Okay.
All right.
So, Muninn, you guys have been in Utah for how long now?
Wow, it's been
Is that like how long we've been a band, or how long we've each individually been in Utah?
Just like as band, like when you started.
Okay.
yeah.
2 years.
Yes.
2 years, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
about
been
2 years.
It started off with me and Joe. Joe isn't here anymore.
We miss him.
And he's
Joe, if you see this, we love you. We miss you.
yeah,
That's
Joe, you're an awesome guy. But we've got Hunter now,
Hunter's great.
and Hunter's really good at the guitar. We're really happy to have him here.
If we could have both Hunter and Joe in the band, that would be ideal.
It would be cool to have 2 guitarists.
But
Sorry for taking your job.
Hunter brings different vibes that we enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, yeah.
Hunter's been officially in the band for like a month, I think. So
I still don't think that I am officially.
You are. You are officially.
Thank you.
It started with me and Joe, and then Dave came to one of our shows, and it was a really weird and really bad show.
you guys were wearing
I
like
didn't know that Dave
bird
wasn't-
masks.
What?
I just assumed that you and Josh are always.
No.
No. Yeah, Dave came to one of our shows, and that show, we just tried to be so weird. It was a battle of the bands, and we knew we wouldn't win, so we just wanted to be so weird. It was Halloween themed.
At BYU.
At
It was
BYU.
at BYU, yeah.
It was like our second show ever, and we carved out pumpkins and put them on our heads,
Nice.
and we wore night suits, and like we had swords and everything.
It was weird.
It was super weird, but Dave was attracted to it somehow, and
I wasn't attracted to, well, so there's like a level of weird, you know, that like if you cross it, you've crossed the level of weird, but you gotta stay in that threshold
Did we
where
cross
it's
it?
like, I think that show, you guys crossed it.
Well, then why did you? So
so
Dave
here's what happened.
offered to
I
be
heard-
the drummer.
Here's what happened. I did not offer to be the drummer. I heard the music and I was like, I wonder, you know, it might be kind of fun to just play with these guys because they seem like they really, really don't care about anything. That was like honestly it, because every band, you know, they're like, oh, we have to like maintain this image and we have to like walk out on stage perfectly, and I just think like playing music is about having fun, you know. So
Mhm.
whenever I
Right.
saw
For sure.
these dudes that were just like crossed the threshold but we're still having fun, that's what I thought was cool. And the other thing I think was like some of the songs got stuck in my head too, like Snake.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's
stuck in my
the
head.
one I was talking to you earlier today.
Yeah.
And so, but then after that, I didn't talk to you guys for another 2 or 3 months, and then I started getting into doing my own events,
Yeah.
with like Indie Fest and some other stuff like that. And I brought you guys on for Indie Fest, and then whenever that show happened, the crowd had like such an amazing response to you guys, and like you were tighter, and I was like, okay, maybe I could jam with them now, like see how it works out. And so then we did.
And then in the second Indie Fest, you played with us.
No, I think it was the third one.
And then in the third Indie Fest, you played with
Yeah,
us.
because Punkapalooza, which was another one that I hosted, I was not still in the band. That was when you proposed to Jilene.
Yeah. It was cool. I went to Dave's house and I had some demos that didn't have drums in them, and Dave just played along and he played so insanely.
Thank you,
And
Josh.
whenever he was playing, I was like, I hope he joins the band. I hope it's not just a one show thing. And he's here. He's
I
been here a
stayed.
while.
Nice.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's just I think whenever you play music, it needs to either be like all the way fun for some songs, all the way like sad or like emotional, or like I don't know, like whatever vibe you're going for, you need to be like all in on whatever vibe
Yeah.
that is. You know what I mean? And it can change song per song. It doesn't need to be like that for like an entire
For sure.
band, right? But like, so that's just what I really liked about Muninn, and that was one of the main reasons that I joined, was just because every song is just like so in your face, at least, and we try to make it that way.
Like energetic, because
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
try and like if you watch us live, you'll see that we like need to take like a small break after every song from how hard we go.
It's hard,
It's
but
tough.
it's so fun.
it is.
Every show is something that I look forward to because it's such a fun
Oh, it's
time.
great.
It is.
It's a
Yeah.
great feeling whenever you go to sleep that night and your entire body just hurts from going hard.
That's like
Yeah.
probably one of my favorite things about being a musician too. Like after any show, small or big, after you're done, it's like it's always fun. And you know that
Yeah.
too,
Oh,
Tyson.
yeah.
From the shows we've played. But yeah, and the other shows are definitely it makes me down at night thinking like, because I
No, Ben, you do really well. And like what Dave was saying with committing to a style and going all in with it.
Yeah.
I think you do very well with that with your band. And
Yeah, and I mean, we are branching out of like other genres, you know, but we're still trying to stay in the main focus of like that synth type, dance type, stuff like that.
that's the good stuff.
While branching out to like jazz, funk stuff we've been doing lately. Yeah, that's always cool. I think I've seen you guys 3 times, something like that.
Something like that.
Probably, yeah.
KGMPA Fest in the Bill Hills.
I remember you're at Bill's Warehouse one time, yeah.
I forgot the other one.
And then maybe it was like an indie fest or something. Did you ever go to an indie fest?
I know I've seen you 3 times though. I have no idea where though.
It's always good to have you.
They're fun. You've taught me how to get the crowd hyped during shows.
You know what? It's just all about going crazy and,
It
not
is.
caring what people think.
It is.
That's really it.
Yeah, you can definitely see that in you guys.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way, but you know, like, it's good.
I played my first show with them like a month ago, a little over a month ago.
Well,
And there's one song that doesn't have any guitar in it called Ugly. But they told me, like, you're gonna have to go hard. Like, if you want to be in this band, you gotta keep up with our energy levels. And the other times that I played live, which were few, it was just kind of, there was one front guy, and you just kind of sit back and play.
yeah.
But then I'm thinking, what am I gonna do? So I just put my guitar down and danced for the whole song, and it
That's
just
how you do it.
That's awesome.
That is the way to do it, yeah.
So what was the first show you played with them? Like where at?
We played at the basement in Rexburg.
Basement in
right?
Rexburg,
Ah,
yeah.
fun
With
place.
with the mask mandates, we wanted to play more in Utah, but it's just been so hard. And Idaho is like a little bit more lax than other states.
Yeah.
So we have kept the law, though, for all you listeners.
We never broke the law.
We never broke the
Nice.
law of mask mandates and such, but we were just able to play for more people in Idaho. So
Yeah.
that's why we kept playing there. We haven't played in Utah, but we're planning a show in Utah probably in either this month or whenever I get done
What
with
do you
my
think?
marriage thingies.
Yeah. What do you think that would be?
Well, that's the question. It seems like everywhere is like,
Everywhere's booked so far ahead.
yeah,
Whenever we reached out to people,
Have you reached out to the boardwalk at all?
yeah,
then we've talked to everybody.
yeah, and then other places are kind of struggling just with the Corona stuff too. With so it's been kind of tough with that way. Like one of my favorite venues, Third Space. Shout out to Third Space.
Shout out Third Space.
Shout out Third Space. They're having a really tough time right now. They might close. I don't know, but I
You
hope
can still
they-
do shows with them, I know, because we have a show coming up
at Third Space.
in
Huh.
July. They just have
Really?
like super laid back. I know a few of our friends played recently.
Cool.
They're trying to keep it kind of like small, not that publicly announced, you know, just so like a huge crowd doesn't come.
Mhm.
They do those small shows still live, which is cool because I like that place a lot too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I hope it survives. That's my favorite venue by far.
yeah, Third Space is the best, and anybody that's been there like knows that just the vibes that Third Space has are so sick, with all the cool antiques and couches and everything.
Yeah.
Anyway, what else do you want to talk about?
Back to Rexburg. Do you guys like that place? Because you guys play there a lot.
Basement, yeah.
Oh,
We also one of the main
Yes.
things we love about the basement is just that the fans there are so cool.
oh
they-
yeah, they're crazy. They
Yeah.
they go harder than Provo people. They're wild. I don't know what it
People,
is.
They have the. There have been times that Provo people have gone a little bit harder, but like consistently Rexburg
Yeah.
goes hard.
Yeah, Rexburg's really fun. And just like we said, we played at Rexburg, I think, exclusively for like a year now.
Mhm.
And it's just
It's
because
basically been a year.
yeah, it's just because like they've been really relaxed with COVID
Mhm.
and they've stayed open the whole time and they've kept doing shows and they don't care if people jump around and have a good time.
Yeah.
So
It's been good because like I think they did it perfect to where they stayed open. They did have restrictions on how many people that would go, and they did want people to wear masks, but it wasn't like, I don't know, I've seen some venues that like they make you hand sanitize like every 5 minutes,
Mhm.
and
yeah,
like while I think it is good to have like, you know, like a sink where you can wash your hands or hand sanitizer somewhere, like it's weird I think when venues require more than like the state does.
Yeah.
So anyway, I digress.
in Rexburg, they have in the basement, the venue we go to, they have a thing on the wall that says Rexburg doesn't suck.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks that Rexburg sucks because it's in the middle of nowhere.
It's literally in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
You drive so long to get there, and it's so cold, but they really know how to party up there. We love going up there.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Isn't it like a 3-4 hour drive, something like that?
Yeah, it's always around 4 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How do you guys get like a good crowd, considering like you're a Utah band going up to Idaho?
I mean, I think that one of the big things that helped was our first show that we played there. We played with the House Cats, and Colin from the House Cats used to live there in Rexburg. And so we got kind of a lot of the House Cats fan base. And then after that, kind of word of mouth has spread. But it's very cool because like we're starting to reach we have reached that point now to where it's like not all of our fans we exactly know.
Yeah.
Which is like a cool feeling or whatever. So we have fans that we don't necessarily know, like in Salt Lake and Idaho and Ogden, and kind of reaching that point to where we're gradually expanding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We hope to play like New Mexico and
That'll be cool.
soon.
Yeah, do some bigger places. I like it a lot in Rexburg. And another cool thing about it, before we wrap up the Rexburg topic, it's I don't know what people do for fun there, because there's not much to do in Idaho, and so to have like one music venue kind of in the center of the town.
Isn't it on campus or about?
Yeah, it's right like next to
It's right next
campus.
to campus. I mean, well, everything is right next to campus in Rexburg.
But yeah, it's right there in the middle of Rexburg, and it is like the place to go to concerts. And I think that's helped a little bit with getting Rexburg fans too, is because people will just go to a show at the basement regardless of, I think, if they know who's playing there or not.
They just need something to do, pretty much.
Yeah, like it's a fun date night. It's fun to go out with your friends to a crazy concert, and yeah, Rexburg is fun. It's
We've also played with some really cool bands there too. Like we played with House Cats there. We played with Rally there. I see you're rocking the Rally shirt. Super cool dudes. We love them. And who else have we played there with? That one band, the Optometrists. They were really cool.
Really funny.
Is that for like the Halloween show?
Yeah. Skalloween.
Skalloween. That show is sweet. That show is very, very cool.
I know ska. Who doesn't know ska?
I didn't know ska before the Optometrists.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was uneducated.
Really?
What's that?
I've heard of ska. People are like, "Do you know ska?" I'd say, "No."
You just got to do the, I can't remember the name of the move, but you do like the circle pits, and then you just do this move where you're going around in circles.
I know that. It's called the skank.
The skank.
Yeah,
that's
the
what it's
skank.
called. Yeah, you just got to skank, and then you're good, man.
It's true.
Nice.
You know how to skank, Ben?
No, but I've seen videos of it.
Tyson?
I don't know.
Do you know how to?
We know how to, would you like a demonstration?
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
skank? We'll give it to the camera.
Yeah, show me a skank. I think it's a little bit like this, and if there are any ska critiques out there, they can
They
correct
probably
me.
won't be able to see our feet. I don't know, but
But
it's kind of like like this kind of a thing.
Well, I've seen another variation on it too.
There's
where
like
it's
a lot of stuff.
Where it's a pump forward and a slide with the feet like such.
Oh yeah.
I think I saw that move on Dexters Laboratory one time.
I mean, it's probably out there everywhere.
There's like this one episode of Dexter's Laboratory where he like gets obsessed with this video of this dude doing this move.
Okay, actually, I remember that
You do
really
remember
clearly.
that?
Yeah, I do.
And he's like,
Dexter.
"Oh, I need to learn this move, Didi." And he like does the move, and then he's like wearing like the sweatsuit and like the headband, and he becomes like semi-famous for it.
I do remember that. That's actually how I learned to do the foot slide.
Dexter's Laboratory is probably before your time, huh, Ben?
Yeah.
Good
What
times. I think it came out like
Probably like 95, maybe?
Yeah, definitely.
because it was like just barely my time and just barely Josh's time, probably.
Wasn't
It was
it
like,
on Boomerang?
No, it was on Cartoon Network,
Oh,
man.
okay.
It used to be one of the classics, like Courage the Cowardly Dog.
It was like the same time frame as Johnny Bravo.
Yeah.
Man,
And those
I
guys.
love Johnny Bravo. I hope I don't get canceled for saying that.
Okay.
You
He's
didn't
like,
cancel.
getting canceled for loving. There was this one time I said I love Johnny Bravo to like one of my old roommates, and I know he's not going to watch this, so I don't even care if I say this. But I said, man, I love Johnny Bravo. I was just watching some clips and just laughing so much. And he was like, oh, really? You love Johnny Bravo? And I was like, yeah, man. And he was like, oh, whenever I was a kid, I always just thought it like promoted rape culture or something like that. And I was like, dude, I was like 7 years old. Like, you know, I didn't know. I just thought he was a funny guy.
That's all you know about? Yeah.
Like,
Oh, Johnny Bravo.
Cool stuff.
What's next?
yeah, what else do you want to talk about? You want to talk about Minecraft?
Sure.
Minecraft.
Yeah,
let's take a few
Minecraft.
minutes on that.
Leecraft, we have a pretty sick world. It's not a big deal though.
Yeah, we haven't gotten the Ender Dragon yet, but we're working on it.
It's so cheap. Every time that we get close to it, though, it's like the Ender Chamber or whatever it's called. What's that called? Where you put the Ender pearls in?
The stronghold.
The stronghold. Every time we find it, it's like half complete, and we can't do it.
Well,
it's like
just-
the game glitches out.
Yeah,
Just
we
get, like Ender pearls.
bring like 6 Ender Pearls.
We bring all the no. Here's the thing: we bring the Ender pearls, we find the stronghold, but then the little tub or whatever isn't there. It's like everything else is there. Besides, that happened to us that time.
remember that happened. We actually
That
we were
happened
like,
to us
is
twice,
it
I
just
think.
not here? So we went to
dug
the
everything.
spectator mode too to see like if it was even there. It wasn't even
It
there.
wasn't even there. Horse crap.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Why don't we have a similar gravy Minecraft world? We should.
we join you. We feature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should.
you're on Twitch, right?
Yeah.
What's your Twitch? I'm not Bet Adams.
Yeah.
Classic.
Okay. Yeah, you're universal. That's the name.
He's international, baby.
Ah!
International BA. That's
International.
Ben Adams.
Yeah.
I love it, man. That's cool.
What else do you want to talk about?
All right, sorry. I digress.
In digression.
Definitely. Let's see. So, the KGMPA Fest. I don't think I ever asked you guys about that. How do you?
It was a fun time. We enjoyed it.
It was the most different concert we've ever played.
Definitely the most different.
I'm out of shot on this camera. I got to go up a little bit.
That's my bad. For
It's
being
not your
forward.
bad, man. I'm a short
Tyson,
guy. You're a tall
you're
guy.
doing great.
Tyson, you're fancy. The women love you, and you're cool.
Did you see our Instagram DMs about him?
Hey, why don't you give a fedora tip to the camera? Josh has some pretty good talents. There's the fedora tip.
Which
Give him
one?
the troll face.
Not the trophy.
You might be too close.
Tyson, turn the computer on really quick. Yeah, just make sure it's on.
Oh, is it going on?
Yeah, it is.
Great.
All right, I'm
Give
gonna
him the troll face.
No, that's too cringe. Like that's borderline. Like I can do a fedora tip, you know, that's fine. But whenever you start doing real life troll face to people, that's whenever people start losing respect for you.
Yeah.
So I can't do it, Dave.
I can do some weird talents for the interview people if you want.
Sure, do it.
Check this out, people. I can bend my fingers back
That's a little
far,
creepy.
and then check that one out.
Oh wow.
That's double time.
How about one-handed clapping?
You want to see that one? I can do 2 one-handed clapping. So you get a little bit of this.
Hey, you want to do a speed competition?
Right on the mic.
It's pretty sweet. I can also do this little thing. I don't know if you guys know how to do this one.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Tried that. What?
And then
yeah.
this is like a double jointed trick. If you got you can do the thumb pops. Can
Dave,
use
you
that?
got good hands, man. I don't know if
And
anyone's
then-
ever told you
You
that.
can do this little thing, the little noodle.
Oh yeah, we can do the noodle, man.
Most people can do the noodle.
Wow, I'm just learning so much about you guys.
You know much about me, Dave. I just learned all these things
Oh,
about
wait,
him too.
There's the other one I can do. The ultimate backwards thumb.
Oh, that's
Ew,
nice.
that's not.
Alright.
You have some nice hands too.
What are you gonna do?
What's going on?
Oh! It's out of the joint, yo!
That's sick.
Hey Ben, give this a
That's
feel,
sick.
man. Come give this arm a feel.
Ben, cop a feel
Check
on
it
that,
out.
bro.
Tyson, you're next, man.
Oh, okay.
Check out this arm.
Are you able to
What?
see it?
Dude, that's
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
Didn't
wait,
see
do
it.
it again,
Okay,
do it
yeah,
again.
look at it.
Oh, I could actually see that.
For the camera.
Oh,
Oh.
sick.
Oh.
Your arm is made of jello.
That is
That's
nasty.
really crazy.
Yeah, you guys are sitting here pulling out all your stuff.
And then
I
you
just
pull
got
that.
I just got the reverse
You
email
got
in my back
shamed.
pocket.
You got shamed.
I know.
Look
I
at
remember
my
s-
thumbs.
I
My
said-
thumbs are so
Yeah,
cool.
Hey man, I had to show the people. They were dying to know.
Yeah, I remember sitting in like 10th grade biology class, and I just leaned over to my teacher and said, "Is this normal?" And I did
Pops
it,
it.
and it popped back, and he's, "No, I don't think so." And it's just always been like that. I never like dislocated or anything.
Josh, did you tell them about our sponsorship? The shirt, your shirt you're wearing.
Oh yeah, this is my sponsorship.
Union
Wood
officially has a
Guys.
sponsor now.
Nice. Tell us
Wood
about
Guys,
that.
the sponsor.
We're sponsored by Wood Guys.
It's actually just my dad's wood floor company. I'm just repping.
Josh wears their shirt like every day though.
Yeah, my dad gave me a few Wood Guys shirts, and I just rock them all the time.
Nice.
Joshy loves daddy.
I love my daddy. My actual biological father.
Yeah.
You know?
And daddy.
The amount of times that
I've never called him daddy my whole life.
I dare you to call him daddy next time you talk to him on the phone.
Sometimes I do as a
Call him
joke. I'll
right
say,
now. You call him daddy.
right now?
Right now.
There we go.
Sure, man. I mean, we'll call dad, say, hey, daddy. He's not going to say anything. It's going to be a buzzkill. I'm going to see what he has to say to the people, though. He's a funny dude. He sometimes swears. Is that okay?
Yeah.
We're Oklahoma boys. We swear.
Bleep it out.
Just bleep it out. Come on, daddy.
Always gotta make eye contact with the cameras, you know.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, daddy.
Hello.
I'm on air with Ben Adams.
Oh.
And that's the end of that.
He gave you the immediate hang up.
I think it's my connection down here or something. He'll
Oh,
call me
yeah,
back
that's
in a
probably
bit.
what it is.
I'm going to put it on silent, though. I
Kind
think...
of a letdown for such a long ring time to
Yeah.
just get
Yeah.
the immediate hang up, you know.
I don't know what it is. Maybe he's got an extra ring somehow. Got a couple extra rings in there. I don't know.
Nice.
So
Back to KGMPA Fest.
Oh, yeah.
but it was a fun time. I mean, definitely more different. It was I think it was the most lit up show we've ever played too. Like we really rely on the darkness to keep people disoriented.
Yes.
Because when you're jumping around and you're having a good time, people get disoriented and they don't realize like how stupid they look doing things, you know what I mean?
It's true.
So when you're lit up though, you can like fully see what you're doing and how stupid you look. So
It's so true.
we really rely on the darkness, so that was kind of tough for us, that part of it. But we had a lot of fun. Josh just went out into the crowd with the wireless mic and had
You
like
that?
a chain of
Yeah.
his phone.
We did a conga line. That
I
was
saw
awesome.
that.
Yeah.
Well, I was in the audience, so I remember most of it.
You were awesome, Ben. The crowd was hyped up. It was fun. But you make a very good point. It was...
I didn't think about that until now, but
Yeah, and it's so true. When a venue is dark, it just contributes to the whole crazy environment. But when it's totally bright, like it's like being naked.
I think that's the hard thing about like festivals that are like outdoor festivals too. When like, because when like a crazy band goes on and it's like light outside and it's summertime and it's like hot and you can see everybody and you just see like old people kind of like shimmying around.
Oh yeah.
It's very weird. I saw Earth, Wind, and Fire one time at a festival.
Oh wow.
And I had a great time. Because I love Earth, Wind, and Fire, but it was very like, you're much more self-aware.
You feel like a
know?
cheese in the wind. Is
A
what they
cheese
say.
in the wind.
Yeah, you feel like a cheese in the wind,
A cheese in the wind.
or a
dust in the wind.
Just
No.
no, or a chicken nugget, raw.
A raw chicken nugget?
You ever had one?
I've never had a raw chicken nugget.
Missing out, man.
It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. All right, what's next, man?
Yeah, what are we talking about?
what's the grossest food you've eaten?
Grossest food I've
The
eaten.
grossest?
Yeah.
We were just really talking about this, actually.
I know that.
Grossest thing I think I've ever eaten was menudo. Do you guys know what menudo is? And I've also eaten a pig nipple before.
Oh.
Yeah.
How does that taste like chicken
Pig nipple soup.
Oh.
Yeah,
Pig
it's a
nipple
staple
soup.
of Mexico, the pig nipple soup. So, well, it's like soup, but it has pig skin in it, and then sometimes you'd occasionally get the pig nipple, and you could see like the
Nipple hairs?
yeah. But menudo is cow intestine soup,
Ew.
and so that
I
was pretty
love
gross.
a cow intestine. In Taiwan,
What
they
was the
eat
thing
cow
you said that
intestine.
was really gross?
Ooh,
Oh, there's something.
chicken
in town-
anus on a stick.
Why? Like,
I don't know, man. Chicken anus on a stick.
Chicken
That's
anus
the worst
on a
thing I've
stick.
had.
did you try it just because you wanted to, or we like?
So
what's-
yeah, so I was in Taiwan. It's where I went on a mission, and I saw this. We just got done teaching somebody, and we walked out the door, and there was like a fried food stand, and
Nice.
I was just in the mood to be talking to everyone, and so I started bantering with the fried food man, and he said, "You ever tried a fried anus on a stick?" And I said,
Who hasn't? It's good stuff.
I said, "No, I haven't actually." He said, "Here you go. I got one for free.
He
Two
gave
of
you,
them.
he gave you two chicken
One for me
anuses.
and one for my buddy." Oh man, if you
The thing
can-
I don't understand though is how do you separate the anus
From the body.
from because the anus is just like it's just a hole. So how do you put a hole?
Wait, was that on a stick or did it just go?
It was on a stick. Well, let me tell you exactly how it is.
Yeah, explain it.
There's a long, sharp stick, a skewer, a wooden skewer.
Right.
And the way a chicken anus, you cut it out, and it's like a lifesaver, So you cut out the meat around it, and it has the hole in the middle. And then they spear it, not through the hole, but through, like,
Yeah.
the circle part. And then you just eat them. It honestly didn't even taste like chicken. It was
So gross.
really chewy. It didn't taste like anus.
The chewiness. That's what the
How
pig
do you
nipple
know
tasted
what
like.
it would
the
taste
pig
like?
nipple was chewy too. I think that's what like really fatty.
Like the texture was like what made it gross almost.
The texture is what made it really gross. It was super, super fatty.
Yeah.
Like really oily, and it just...
So this
chewy.
It was a thick chicken.
It was a thick chicken, Hunter. This chicken was packing some
Oh,
goods.
Sick.
That sounds delicious.
You want me to bring you
Really?
some?
No, I'm good.
No, talk about the thing that talk about the egg thing.
Oh, the 1,000-year-old egg.
That,
Oh,
this
I've
is one
heard
of the
of those things.
grossest
That was
thing
my
I've
answer,
ever heard.
man.
You've had 1,000-year-old egg?
Yeah.
Well, then I'll let you talk about 1,000-year-old egg.
Yeah, so I have this friend whose mom is Asian, and I guess it's like it's like a delicacy.
Uh-huh.
These old eggs, and so I lost a bet. We were playing poker, so I had to go outside, cover it in mayonnaise, and then eat it, and it wasn't good.
My wife is from Taiwan, and whenever you said 1,000-year-old egg covered in mayonnaise, she probably will say, "I want one. Show me where they
no,
are."
describe what it looks like,
It's
what
like
it is.
black
It's black. Yeah.
because it's been in there so long.
Don't they usually cut them in half? Or did you eat
How
the whole
long
thing?
has the egg? It's basically a rotten egg.
Yeah.
It
But
is a
how
rotten
long-
egg.
How long
A
does it
1,000
chill it
years.
for?
Yeah.
So it's not 1,000 years. It's only about 5 weeks.
Only a 5-week-old egg.
And
It's
here's the
congealed.
thing. They ferment it in horse urine.
Oh.
Oh.
So you put it in a bucket of horse urine for 5 weeks. You take it out. You take off the shell, and it's not hard boiled, but the egg is hard and like
Uh-huh.
jelly like.
Yeah.
It turns hard. It's a raw egg that's turned hard. So it's black jelly on the outside where the white used to be, and the inside where the yellow used to be is a creamy greenish black goo where the egg yolk was.
I mean, you need the urine, right, for the sterilization.
Yeah.
But I just didn't need to know it was horse urine.
It's horrible. Specifically,
I-
has to
You
be
know what?
I don't know.
I'm just
why.
gonna tell you,
It
in-
being
not
horse
cow
makes it
urine,
worse.
not pig urine, not chicken urine, not. It has to be horse urine.
In ancient
Horse.
days, it was horse urine. Now I think they just use like vinegar and other
Oh,
things.
okay, that's a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, we've actually got them in my house. We've got like a
Horse urine.
We've got
just a vial of
Yeah.
horse urine.
Yeah, we've got a vial of horse urine. We've got a chicken anus. No, we've got a
All the
carton
good
of 1,000-year-old eggs.
That's
You want one?
sick.
Are they expensive?
I'll take one. We can do a challenge somehow.
They're not
Tyson.
expensive.
No.
We'll do a challenge.
way.
Then you
Yeah.
made me.
I mean,
I was literally
ingest too many
watching Tyson as you were describing it. He looked like he was gonna throw up.
You look sick.
No, Tyson's
Yeah,
had
no,
so
no.
many gross things though before. Like he
Oh,
drank. Well,
The grossest thing I've ever had is all Ben's fault. Okay, so we were having sparkling water. So we thought it was sparkling water, so I had a cup of it. I drank like a few sips, and then Ben's like, oh crap, that's toilet water. I was drinking
Because I
toilet
forgot
water.
to tell him. I was like, oh,
No,
wait.
Why'd you put toilet water in
It wasn't me.
Yeah, I'm like,
it was our alien who did
Yeah,
it.
dude, I'm like,
Oh,
dude,
it was the
the
alien.
sparkling water isn't
Guarbu.
sparkling. It
Guarbu,
doesn't
yeah.
taste good. Like,
Yeah.
We've
It was-
named Ben's alien Gorbu.
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 Yeah.
That's a good name for an alien.
It is, isn't it?
He could have a girl version of him, like kind of like Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Like just
Guarbet?
get like one of Guarbooty.
Get like a pink version.
Just get another one of those, but put like a little pink bow on him. He'd become
Did you make that?
Guarbooty.
No, I'm not talented to do that stuff.
Did you
Looks
buy
cool.
it on the internet?
No, I just found it at like Home Depot. Not Home Depot.
He built it out of plywood.
Do
Yeah.
more, be more.
No,
What
at
is
Walmart.
that
I think I
saying?
found
I
it
think
at.
so.
At Walmart, I think I found it at.
Dang, man.
Well, my mom did. She had it for like 5 years. I just never used it because I was like, why am I going to use this? And then like last year when the band started, I was like, cool.
Now you got a reason for
Mommy
it.
knows best. Really makes things way more cringe whenever you say.
Is that my alarm?
Yeah.
What's it say?
Remember staff meeting 27.
Not important.
Not important right
Don't
now.
worry about the staff meeting.
Well, guys, this is Guarbu.
Yeah.
And, I don't know. What else you got to ask us?
You can ask us some outlandish things, some
Something-
crazy stuff.
Some crazy.
Something controversial, maybe? I don't know.
I would get canceled so fast.
I don't know.
Ask us something controversial that we cannot get canceled.
Tyson,
for.
you ask. I'm not
I
taking
don't
any
know
risks.
anything controversial that you can't get because everything is.
Doesn't necessarily be just
If it's
you know,
controversial,
just something whatever you
I
guys
don't know.
want. A random question.
Politics.
Random.
You do politics? I don't want to do politics. No.
I don't know. What is there?
Well, you think, Tyson? Eat worms. Tell us about that.
The song.
Oh, Eat Worms. It's actually a really cool story. If you look at... my uncle randomly sent me a video one day.
Eat
and it-
Worms is a song of ours.
Yeah. I was sent a song by my uncle. No, a little tiny video. It was like 10 seconds long. It's me when I was 3 years old. And I was a little baby and I was singing, "Nobody likes me. Everybody hates me. I'm gonna go eat worms."
Beautiful voice, Josh.
I didn't want to make it a good voice because it wasn't a good voice when I was a baby.
Mm.
It was on purpose.
Ah.
So what happened is I said, I gotta make that into a real song. And I wrote it. And I made it so that the chorus was exactly the lyrics
Nice.
that I sung when I was a kid. It's a really cool song. It's got a lot of different parts to it.
Mhm.
We're thinking about maybe recording it next, maybe record something else. We're still in decisions.
Yeah. Back to recording. How was Onyx recorded?
We recorded with Gavin
Oh.
McMahon,
Mhm.
Gavin McMahon.
and he was super cool, dude. He actually came to the KGMPA
I thought I recognized him in a few of the videos.
festival.
Yeah.
But yeah, really cool dude. He's very talented.
Mm-hmm.
He's really quick.
There's a choral part in Onyx that like there's this great gospel choir singing, and we had in our head how we wanted it to sound. We were like, oh yeah, what about if we did like a oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, and then he was like, oh yeah, give me 2 seconds, and he just did it.
Nice.
Not even any
Literally.
mistakes, you know?
And-
He didn't even have to go to the MIDI and like drag anything. It was just there.
Yeah, which is it was very cool working with somebody that could translate your ideas.
Yeah.
I especially struggle with that because I pretty much only play drums. I play like a little bit of like melodic instruments, but not really. Like I know a teeny bit guitar.
Mm-hmm.
So like whenever I have song ideas, it's like I always have to tell them
Yeah.
with like my voice to somebody that can put them in down or whatever. So it was nice having
That was
somebody
cool.
that could do it so efficiently.
Yeah, you could say something to him, like a lot of little guitar riffs in Onyx
Mhm.
that weren't there in the original demo that we made. Like, we would just be like, can you add like a little wow in there? And he'd just do it.
Yeah.
And it was like, whoa, man, you're a wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's how it should be whenever you're recording music. Like, if you have somebody you record with that's good, it's like they take what you already have, they give some ideas, you give some ideas, you kind of like work together a little bit, and then you come up with the end product. Because
Yeah.
the real Onyx, not the real one, that's a weird way to say it, the Onyx that we had before the single came out was very similar. There's just like little touches that were added in, like the gospel choir and
Yeah.
little drops and things like that. But anyway,
So when you record it, did you like record it doing live drums or were those coded in?
oh, live drums always.
Live drums?
Always gotta do
Yes.
live drums. You'll be able to tell if they're fake drums. If they're fake drums, they the way to tell is that every hit sounds like the exact same. If it's fake drums,
Mhm.
even if it's like meant to sound like real drums, like they sound the exact same, and they just don't feel literally like alive. It feels
Yeah.
like faker. I don't know how to describe it.
Dave has really cool drums on the track. They're awesome.
They are,
Thank you, Josh.
especially the kick.
Thank
Yeah.
How many beats are those each? Like, is it like?
you.
I don't know how to explain it, but it's cool. It's like
Like
Yeah.
how many kick hits I do, like in the chorus or
it's just it's just like a measure because it's like the
oh, in the
it's
verse.
like
Oh, the like the da 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 da
yeah.
da
Like,
da 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 da.
Yeah.
I guess it's
it's like
5 or 4.
the
Anyway.
beat. The whole beat's fun for that song.
Yeah, it's a good time.
With our style of music, I've got a really different music taste than Dave does generally,
Mm-hmm.
and he likes a lot of kind of punk stuff.
Yeah.
And he uses the double bass pedal a lot. And before, I never even thought about adding like double bass to any songs, but Dave's put his kind of punk style into so
Mhm.
much of our music. It's really cool.
So did he use double bass for Onyx?
I think I do for like maybe a couple parts of it. The thing is like with double bass is it's like salt. Maybe not like salt. I don't know what to compare it to, but
I would say salt is good.
salt is like,
Well,
it's
no,
like
it's
a little bit of it is good, but you don't want to do like overkill,
Yeah.
you know. So-
cayenne pepper.
Cayenne pepper, I like that. So
Sriracha.
like maybe you'll have like a little fill where it's like do do get do do like so you
Mhm.
do like 2 bass hits like that or
Yeah.
something, and so like little things like that. But I try never to be like just like constant.
Yeah,
Sure. Yeah, that's cool.
it is cool.
When did you guys record that? That was last year, wasn't it?
So last year,
It was around June. Yeah.
that's when it released last June. Yeah, so we recorded about this time last year. Yeah, and our plans were to record more stuff, but then COVID hit
Yeah.
and just kind of slowed everything down. That's always the thing people say that, you know, oh, and then COVID
Then-
happened and blah 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 blah.
But it's true. Because
Yeah.
we were trying to use all of the money that we make from t-shirts and shows and everything, and we just wanted to use that for the music.
Yeah.
But we haven't been able to make hardly any money because we just haven't been able to play as much shows as we used to.
The other thing too is that like we have like whenever we play at Rexburg, we do sell like quite a bit of merch actually, and
Yeah.
we get quite a few people to come, but the gas money there is definitely killer. Like the gas money, and then like if we decide to stay there,
It
it's
ends up
like-
being a couple $100.
yeah. And so like our profit per show is definitely way less. So we've thought about doing like a GoFundMe or something.
Yeah, like a Kickstarter or something like that.
Yeah. The difference between GoFundMe and Kickstarter mainly is I think with GoFundMe you keep all of the money even if you don't hit the goal.
Yeah, and Kickstarter obviously.
And Kickstarter, you need to hit like the goal or
But
whatever.
Kickstarter also like it pushes people to like do it fast.
That's true
Since there's,
because
like,
there
an
is that
end goal.
deadline. You know your
Or-
business, Ben Adams. I respect you for it.
Mhm.
Then you're a man of culture. A man
Yeah.
of knowledge, even.
A man of business.
Charisma.
Romance?
He's been out
So
of the man
Ben,
of romance.
tell us about your love life.
Tyson, you want to talk about it? No.
No, his DMs. You don't even
They're
wanna
blowing
look at
up.
He's
it.
got DMs?
Dude, he gets DMs from everyone. If
Yep.
there's a girl that follows him, probably has DM'd him.
I haven't gotten
some guy.
DMs for a long time, except for the occasional Russian bot.
What do you mean? I
Oh,
DM you
yeah.
like a lot.
Yeah.
I get those all the time.
Wait, on
Oh, I see what you mean.
Instagram? And it's always like,
That is the life of a married man, though.
I know. I don't want DMs, but
Your wife DMs you.
on Instagram?
she does from time
Or-
to time. Yeah, like if she wants to send me a cute picture of like a
For
dog
us,
or
the
something.
only one of us that's single is Hunter, otherwise known as Junta, otherwise known as Hunter.
Or Unta. Or Honda.
Honda?
Honda Accord.
Is that his
Yeah,
nickname now?
Honda.
Honda?
No, we're just
I
coming up
hope
with things
not.
on the fly.
I really
Nice.
hope not.
But
Honda.
Honda?
At
Honda
least
Civic?
pick like a good Japanese brand, you know?
I think
That's
Hondas
good.
are good cars.
We drove to this interview in a Honda.
Best Japanese car.
It was a
brand
hybrid,
is-
good
it's
for the
Nissan.
environment.
Nice.
Can I get a like for being good for the environment? Can I get a
Like.
subscribe
Like.
to I'm not
Oh,
Ben
I
Adams
forgot that your
for
car's on
that.
Honda.
Come on, man.
I meant no disrespect.
It's all good.
Come on,
man.
man.
Come on, man.
Nice.
You gonna talk about my Honda like that, man?
But I mean, if it was a Nissan, it'd just be a little bit better.
Nissan is cool. I'll give it to you, man.
Anyway,
So with those SoundCloud demos and stuff, were those just recorded?
those are secret.
Yeah, we don't publicize the SoundCloud demos. That's basically just storage to where, like, if my computer ever gets destroyed, I can keep my demos there. But
Yeah, the SoundCloud is more just like basic ideas. Like in all of I can't talk. In all of the SoundCloud demos, there's like no guitar or drums.
I just made them in Pro Tools.
The roughest of foundations.
Yeah, it's like if we were working with someone and they asked, "What do you want the song to sound like?" Or like, "What does the song go like?"
But even before that, because it's like before we even put drums to it, so it's like
That's true.
the pre stage.
It's literally just a demo that I made myself, probably in a few hours,
Like an idea log.
that I put on SoundCloud. After Hunter and Dave get into the song, it's a completely different song.
It changes a lot. Yeah.
It's really cool because like when I joined, there wasn't really anything that I had to exactly copy because there wasn't anything else recorded with guitar.
So you can kind of
So I just listened to what they wanted me to play.
That's
And they're
cool.
always like, yeah, mix it up a little bit if you want to. And it's really awesome.
I mean, you guys are probably the only reason I have SoundCloud, just to listen to those.
You for real? You listen to the demos?
I listen like to Snake and it's the one right above Snake, just because those are the only two.
The
I
Chicken
listen to.
Legs?
Chicken Legs?
Is it one that we
It's
play
that, no,
live?
okay, it's those two, and then there's another one. It's
Belmont 15.
Ugly?
no, is the I think it was that one. Is it
Yeah.
the-
Some of our newer songs, a lot of our newer stuff isn't on SoundCloud either. Like
Yeah, I've stopped posting to SoundCloud
yeah.
probably about a
Please
year
do
ago.
not check out our SoundCloud.
No need to check out the SoundCloud.
no need.
Go to Spotify. That's what you need to do.
Or see us live.
Or see us live. That's the
See
way
us
to go.
live.
Oh, what did the song? It's like the Story Dragon song. How did that come about?
Oh, this is a cool story. Someone poisoned me on my mission.
What?
You actually got poisoned?
This is the whole story of
Wait,
the
I
song.
didn't know you got poisoned. Is that actually true?
Yes, Dave. I thought I told you the story, man.
You've been poisoned
We were
before?
out one day in the middle of nowhere, just looking for something, and we drove by this little seafood shack. And maybe she didn't like us or something, but she gave us some clams, and we started feeling really weird after. And it was just like a movie scene, and she saw us kind of like that in our kind of
Clammy state?
clammy state.
The clam state.
Yes, we'd entered the clam state.
The evolved clam
The
state.
clamwasis.
Nice.
We went into the clamwasis, and the owner, she came out.
Clamiostasis.
She came out and she was like, "Are you feeling anything?" And we
That's
were
so creepy.
and we were like, "Yeah, actually." And like her and the cook, they were all
We're
like,
not sure. We believe that we've entered into clamiostasis.
Like, do you think that was just like?
"Yes, I think I am feeling something. I've entered clamiostasis.
Clamasis.
I'm in a clamlucent state." Anyways, we went back home that night, and I was throwing up. I was going crazy. My head was hurting. My teeth felt like they were vibrating. And I thought,
I've had the teeth vibrating sensation.
yeah,
I don't know. That's the first time I've actually heard somebody talk about the teeth vibrating sensation.
yeah. And it felt like someone was doing this in my ears. Wow, wow, wow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Totally a wow
I've had
wow.
that.
Yeah, oh, wow, wow.
Somebody's playing the hurdy-gurdy.
Yeah, someone's going, wow, wow, in my ear. And I went back home and I thought, there's nothing more terrible than this. But I will conquer it and be back on the bike tomorrow morning. And I wrote Figaro that night because it's about a man who beats the King of Dragons. It's an insurmountable task of his. So I was throwing up, going super sick that night. I wrote Figaro the Dragon Slayer, and I played it on the guitar.
Nice.
It was pretty fun. It was a way cool song. I played it a lot for people just on the acoustic guitar as like one of my joke songs, and I just made a version that we could all play together.
Nice.
Hunter's not ever played it before,
Yeah.
but it's a funny one.
It is.
Yeah, it's more for a good time. We probably will not ever like record.
It's more of like a fun little encore thing.
It's one
if
of those
people want
songs that like, it's one of those songs that like me being on the other side of playing it, like I play it and I'm like, man, Figaro.
Dang.
And then, but it's like everybody in the crowd like loves it, and I get confused by it. So I'm like, we play it, and then I'm like, why does everybody love this?
But listen to this, Dave. So the story of Figolo, the first one, he beats one dragon. He beats another dragon. He goes to the lair of dragons.
The King of Dragons.
The King of Dragons kills Figolo in the final verse.
Right.
And then it says, but 'tis not over.
'Tis not over.
For so it seems that Figolo still has breath. The Dragon King shall meet his maker, for Figolo feigned his death.
Literally sounds like a D&D campaign.
Everyone goes crazy at that moment. It's my favorite thing.
And then like
Roll
right after that's
perception
the
check
big
for
drop or
Figolo.
whatever.
Yeah, that's the final chorus right there, and
No, I guess it would be do a saving throw for Figolo.
Yeah, it's saving throw for Figolo. Man, we're nerdy dudes.
Fun.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
talking about Encore songs, usually it's Battle Hymn of the Republic.
Oh yeah, we did
That's
that
a fun cover. Fun
Yeah.
cover song. You guys do?
We did that a long time. Joey actually, I don't know
Rip
how
Joey.
he played it. Rest in peace, Joey.
Love you, man.
Love you, Joey. If you're watching this, man, peace out, Joey.
Joey Carson, #1. He posts. He's basically a news reporter now on his Instagram. So if you guys follow him,
Nice.
he's got good stuff. He used to work for BYU
Yeah.
Daily Universe or whatever, and I think he won like an award for being like the best.
He
student
did.
Journalist,
Yeah,
right?
he's coming up to accept it in
That's cool.
Provo soon.
pretty legit. But that's like a nationwide thing, right?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
really good at
Jody
what he
won
does.
like a nationwide competition for like best student journalism.
Yeah, we've been friends for a while, and he's always been a guy who,
He's a go-getter.
yeah, he's awesome. Thing about Joe is he knew this. It happened the first time when I was proposing to my wife on stage. You remember this, Dave?
Yeah.
But I had to go and like grab the wedding ring from my car, and he stalled by playing Battle Hymn of the Republic on stage for a little bit. No drums or anything, but I was like, we should. No. You and Joe came up with it together, and I was like, no, we can't play Battle Hymn of the Republic for everyone. And you guys did it in practice, and it sounded crazy cool. And so we sometimes play it.
It's like a good.
It's a
It's like
fun
a
one.
super hard punk version of Battle Hymn of the Republic.
It's
though.
really cool. It's not cringy. It's really fun. And Hunter should learn it sometime. Joey sent me a video tutorial on it if you ever want to
Oh,
learn.
really?
Yeah.
Give us a cringe rating out of 10 in the comments down below.
How cringe are we?
From one
I was over that thing.
from 1 cringe to 10 cringes.
How cringe are we, Tyson? All right.
No, like the good amount though. Like enough that you're entertaining, you know.
All right. So
Yeah.
I love cringe. Like don't like.
okay.
cringe-
So we're self-aware.
We
cringe.
haven't
Good,
entered in the
good.
cringe zone too hard.
Oh,
We've had to hold ourselves back like a what's that thing called that becomes a butterfly?
What?
Cocoon.
No,
Or,
the thing inside the
caterpillar?
cocoon.
A caterpillar?
Is it a caterpillar? Yeah.
yeah, it's a caterpillar.
We're like the caterpillars in the cocoon of cringe, and we just have not blossomed our wings in this interview.
Out of our chrysalis.
Yeah.
Our what?
Our chrysalis.
Is that what it's called?
I think that's one of the stages of a cocoon.
Yeah, I think it's.
Drop down in the comments if you've ever heard of chrysalis.
Drop it down in the comments if you know chrysalis.
Sounds
you
like
know
someone's
Chris.
name. It's like the mix of Chris and Nicholas.
Yeah, it should
Everybody
be
hates
There you
chrysalis.
go. That's actually profound.
Saint
Genius.
chrysalis.
Chrysalis. I'm gonna name my son Chrysalis.
Chrysalis. Nice.
Okay, all right.
That would work because it could either be Saint Chrysalis or Santa Chrysalis.
There's a Saint Chrysalis.
Santa
It's both.
Claus.
It's both
Oh,
Saint
Santa,
Chrysalis.
Saint Nicholas because it's like Nicholas and Claus kind of. I don't know.
Wow.
Profound.
Yeah, good job. That's actually pretty cool.
Probably the coolest thing I've heard all day, Tyson.
My wife wants to name our daughter Mango, and I turned her down. I'm sorry.
Mengo or mango?
Mango, like the fruit.
Mango.
That would be a cool name though.
That'd be cool, you know.
The elegant mango bird.
She'd be half Asian. You know, it's got a little bit of an ethnic flair to it. Yeah.
Nice. So, Tyson, this has been the longest interview we've done.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It's been
cool.
fun.
It's
been a
cool.
lot of
So with the
fun.
last thing, what's next? Any new albums, recording, singles, shows?
Recording soon. We do want to do. We probably will start a GoFundMe. So if you like our music, if you want to support us, please help us out. If we do that, do.
And one of the coolest things that you could do is give us a follow on Instagram, We're MUNINN_music.
It'll be right on that screen. I'll do some cool editing effects.
All right, cool. You can edit it in and just keep posted for our next show. And we're a really good time to come see. You can come check us out at a show. That's the funnest experience, I think.
It is.
We really do love our fans very, very much. The people that come to our shows, we very much appreciate you guys. There's some bands, that like act kind of weird around fans.
Yeah, we hate
or
fans.
Nice. Or like try and act like they're too cool for them. But we just really appreciate every single person that comes to all of our shows. So.
And we chat with everyone for a long time at the end of shows. We're always the last people to leave the venue.
It's true.
We love everybody.
But yeah, go follow them on Instagram. Check out Onyx on Spotify.
Onyx.
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 It's a fun song.
And me and Tyson are going to do a bass battle.
Oh yeah, we are.
Stay tuned for that.
That was pretty cool. That's awesome. Yeah, Davey, this is actually really cool. I was subscribed to him whenever he had only 9,000 subscribers.
Oh,
And I started a bass channel on YouTube around that time as well.
Oh, yeah?
I was like 14, but I messaged him on YouTube and I was like, hey, I love your channel. It's really cool. And he messaged back. I still got the message, man.
That's awesome.
Cool.
That's enough for today.